Kuns in Vermaak met Marianah Lourens. Yes, art and entertainment with Marianah Lourens. It's so nice today. Oh, I am so happy. I'm here with my old friend. I'm older than her, but we always complain about how we're getting tired and we forget this and we've got to write everything down. And we walk into a room and you don't know what you're doing there and all that stuff. That's happening to us now. But our passion for the arts will never go away. So I'm with Robin Williams.
Hello, everybody.
And it's so nice to be here at Theodor Herzl in the school dressing. It's the drama room. It's a dressing space. It's a everything space. Yes, very interesting room. And I have got two characters from the drama. It is a drama.
It's a comedy.
A comedy. A drama comedy. It's a comedy. And it's The Odd Couple. And I have with me here Sophie France. And you spell that France as if it is the country. France. It's so interesting, Sophie. Where does that name then come from?
I actually have no clue.
Maybe you should just research. Okay? When you've done with the acting, the show is over, then just go into name, origin, France.
Definitely will.
It will be so, and tell me, because I'll be so interested to know. Because I know Jessica is Brits, and she's Brits with the S, and dis soms to Afrikaans. And here in South Africa, we know that Brits. We actually know both of them. We know the Z's and the S's, and we always sometimes make a mistake, and nobody cares, and sometimes we get it right. So the two of you are in the comedy, The Odd Couple. So I don't know who's going to tell us what it's about without giving the game away, of course. Just a little bit of
I'll
the
just
synopsis.
give you a little bit, and then they can talk about their characters.
Yes.
All right. So The Odd Couple is written by Neil Simon, who's a famous Broadway comedy writer. Originally, it was a TV program with Jack Klugman and Tony Randall. And it was a series. And then he wrote it for the screen with Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. And people loved it so much. In 85, he rewrote it for women.
Yeah,
so
wonderful.
We're doing the female version.
Yeah, because The Odd Couple originally were two men.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Two opposing characters.
Yeah.
It all takes place in her apartment.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go first.
Well, I'm playing Olive. So I find
this is Sophie, you playing Olive.
I find that the characterization is very easy for me because I relate so much to my character. She's very laid back, messy, a little bit sloppy, but she gets her job done. Obviously, Florence moves in with me and we're the complete opposite. And I think Jess also goes hand in hand with her character as well. So
Okay.
To a point.
To a point.
Are you the opposite, Jessica?
Yeah, my character is very OCD. She likes to clean. She likes to cook.
Everything's got to be tight.
Yes, and she
Sounds like my two daughters, and I have one. They share a room.
Oh my goodness.
And she cries about everything.
And she's a hypochondriac.
Yes. So she cries about the smallest things. And I mean, I relate to that because I cry a lot as well. I like to cry and just let out all my emotions. But I must say, I don't really like to clean that much. I'm neat to an extent. So
But you're very neat. Because it's all about the cleaning.
Yeah.
It's having the corners straight. And it's having the clothing not over because my daughters used to make the fastidious one, made a line in the middle of the room. Her name is Vanessa. And she wouldn't let Deborah come across that line because she's too untidy. So she made that line. And Deborah had to stay there. She used to they would both come home from a scripture union camp after a weekend. And Deborah would just, as she gets into the room, throw her clothes down, get into bed and sleep.
That's what Olive does in the play. She throws her clothes off.
Absolutely. Don't care where they land.
No.
Vanessa would meticulously undress, fold up her clothes, put what's got to go into the laundry bin, in the laundry bin, do everything, pack her school bag for the next day, get everything ready for the next day, go into the bathroom, wash her hair, everything, get to bed at about 2 o'clock in the morning, if not later. Then she'll sleep and everything is done, so she can just go the next day. Deborah then wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, tidies up, do everything, packs her bags, everything gets done, and they get to the bus at the same time. But it's just these opposite.
And that's the joke in the play.
Yeah, and
It's
they do knock heads.
Yes.
So do we.
Yeah.
And that is the joke, you know. In the original production with the men, they had Friday night poker club. In this, the girls all come to Friday night Trivial Pursuit. And then this one, she's divorced.
Oliver's divorced.
Oliver's divorced. Others are happily married.
Florence
has just been kicked out by her husband. So she arrives in a state and Oliver offers to take her in, and that's where the chaos starts. Oh, she says she needs therapy in the play. She went to a marriage counsel and they put on her card, lunatic.
You didn't meet the guy, obviously. Only a woman will say that to you. But yes, so through it's our different adventures and scenes, obviously. And is there a good outcome?
I don't want to give it away, but it's a comedy.
Yes.
And they pick up.
And it's fun.
They pick up traits from each other, you know.
Yeah, I think, when you read a script and you get a perception of what's happening and then you feed off each other, especially if it's only 2 people in a show.
Well, there are others. There are 8 of them all together.
They are.
And 2 Spaniards who live upstairs.
Okay, fabulous. But they're the 2 who interact mostly together. Yes. Because they've got to live together.
Yeah.
Aha. Yeah. And the others, how big is the cast?
It's 8 of them all together. So the 6. No, they're the 6 Trivial Pursuit girls and the 2 Spaniards who live in the same building. And so it's fun. It's quite farcical.
Imagine.
It's quite farcical. It's in one door, out the other, and.
I mean, look, I can imagine, because thinking back on the Odd Couple from when the men did it, it was so funny. I mean, you couldn't tear yourself away from the screen if you were watching it.
Do you know who played the original Olive? Olive, not Olive. Olive. Rita Moreno.
Oh, okay.
She is in the original West Side Story. She is Anita.
Yeah.
And she's in the latest West Side Story as well. She plays
That's amazing,
Doc, or whatever his name is.
Okay.
So it was written for her and Sally Strathers. So it was a really good original female cast.
Yes, and I mean, it could only go down well having the forerunner by the men, and they did well.
Yeah.
It could flop.
They actually,
but
it's so interesting that he's kept the same initials.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. Olive was Oscar, and Florence, I can't think.
Frank?
But it began with an F.
Frank, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But they kept the same initials.
We'll have to Google it.
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere, but
the whole thing is that we can look forward to this amazing comedy that and us oldies, of course.
It's the first production in South Africa, but the first proper show since COVID.
Of course.
Yeah.
That is why we're so happy to see each other. That's why we hug each other. Because COVID, they didn't treat us well. It didn't.
Oh, it was terrible for the theatre.
For all of us. I mean, and I have been having my chats with artists, but I have never done so many visual arts. That's what they're doing. They are painting, they're making sculptures, but I mean, art is therapeutic, and the performing arts is therapeutic both ways, to the one who's actually performing and the other one who's beholding. There's always something for everybody. And it's just so wonderful how the arts cannot disappear. We cannot let it happen.
Can't let it happen.
We can't let it happen, and we won't. We absolutely won't. And I'm so happy this is happening.
I know,
So the date, it's happening, it starts opening on the 22nd.
And we'll see you there.
Yes,
You've got your tickets.
I've got, have you checked for me?
Well, I assume you have, because
I did send the email.
then it will be
So
booked.
maybe I should phone and check.
If you want to.
If I remember.
Lola, no, you're as bad as me. I'm now 70. Hello? And I've had COVID.
And-
so I'm allowed to forget things. I get COVID blue.
Listen, I'll be 77 this year.
And we're proud of our age, man.
Exactly. I'm not going to climb under a rock and be
No.
old. No.
Hello.
But, anyway, and it's up until the 28th.
28th. Obviously, on the Friday night, there won't be a show.
Yeah.
So it's a Tuesday to a Monday.
Yes.
And on the Friday night, because we're a Jewish school, obviously we can't run a show on a Friday
Right.
night.
No.
Yeah.
And your poster says Monday to Thursday and then Saturday and Sunday.
And the Sunday is a matinee. So for
super.
those people like Marianah and I who don't like to drive at night,
Yes.
there's a matinee at 2:30 on the Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, and the grannies who like to go to church on a Sunday morning can come to the show on a Sunday afternoon. And I mean, there's really, you can't complain. There's not a time. That's because it's from 7 o'clock
It's
on
open-
Monday to Thursdays, and on Saturday it's at 8.
Yeah, because
So-
the Jewish Sabbath finishes just before 7.
7.
So,
And that's
yeah.
a wonderful time because you can finish your dinner and just take a slow drive because petrol, you want to save petrol. And you take a slow drive to Theodor Herzl.
Yes.
And it's in the hall here at the high school.
We only have 120 seats
Yeah.
a night. And it's not really so much about COVID because I just don't like massive audiences.
Yes.
I really believe with younger actors,
Yeah,
they need
intimacy.
Yes, I love
Intimacy
intimacy.
is key.
Yeah.
It's key. So that they can do, and they can contact Mrs. Kennedy on 041 581 4244.
That's correct.
That's right. And I'm
the
sure
prices?
I don't see prices on my
Okay.
poster, but maybe
It's 100 Rand a ticket. And if you're in a block booking, it will be 80.
so. Okay, a block booking is
Well, I think it's 15 or more.
15 or more. Okay,
I'm not
So,
sure.
It's not that
To be
many.
honest, I'm not
it's
sure.
easy to get 15 people together. So do that, and also on Facebook they'll be able to see if they go to the Odd Couple.
Oh, yes,
Theodor,
there
or
is.
even to Theodor Herzl page.
Yes.
Events.
Their
Okay.
pictures.
Yeah.
and-
So please, it's opening tonight.
Yes, that's right.
And we're going to be on this. You're going to be on the stage. I'm going to be in the audience.
Yes.
And I'm going to see you there. So they'll have to tell us how our chat went. Those who listen, but they must listen and they must come. Right? We're sending out the vibes. So we have about 2 minutes left now. I want to hear from you too. You are in grade
12.
12. Now from here onward, what are your plans? Quickly.
Well, I've definitely considered going to a theatre school in the UK. So I haven't done too much research yet, but I actually came to drama particularly for the drama department here because of the reputation it has. But it's definitely one of my passions, so I shall try and pursue it after school.
Great stuff. And
Jessica.
Jessica.
My dream ever since I was very, very little was to become an actress and do film one day. So after school, right after matric, I want to go to Stellenbosch, to the drama school over there. And then hopefully after that, when I've received the highest, whatever it is, then I want to go to either New York or LA to see if I can
Study film.
Yes.
You have to try whatever. You have to try and try and try. I mean, we all tell you, Robin's son, I mean, he kept trying, both of them, and they're not short of work now.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know that Gareth had the last 2 shows running in the world during COVID, Cats and Phantom in South Korea,
Yes.
was his company.
And those shows really continued for years and years and years, and it's a kind of show that you can do during COVID because it can be a smaller audience and space, and you can organize it. So they could carry on doing it.
It's been crazy, though. Very challenging.
It is a challenge, no matter whichever way you look. So I want to wish you everything of the best.
Thank you.
Of course, the best. You've got the best here, and I mean, she's directed me in shows.
Oh, wow.
She has directed me in shows. Yes. So yes, we work together well.
Yeah. And may I just say, for those of you who are listening, this is probably going to be Robin's last school show because I am retiring at the end of the year. So if you want to see Robin's last hurrah at Theodor Herzl,
yes.
At Theodor, I'll still be doing time stuff.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to qualify it and say last at Theodor.
Last at Theodor.
Because I hope we'll be doing some other shows where we can do some stuff together again.
Very wonderful.
For the oldies, some some classics.
Yeah.
They are. You know, the Steel Magnolia type of thing. Yeah, we will do it. And I want to say thank you so much for giving up your time. I know you're right straight into rehearsal now. Soon can see you. So be blessed and break the legs. Robin, thank you very much.
It's such a pleasure. Do you like my space?
I love your space.
I love my drama
your space.
studio.
Yes, it's beautiful.
This is my, other than my own home, this is my home. This is going to break my heart, you know.
Yes, handing it over.
I know, but hopefully it'll be to someone fabulous.
Someone fabulous. It's going to be someone fabulous. And so I must say now goodbye for the last time. Because the techie is getting patient.
He's getting agitated.
Agitated, yes. So it's time for art and entertainment. And Marianah Lourens to say goodbye. Ja, Marianah Lourens. Wat nou groet met Kuns en Vermaak en arrivari.